Hi, this is Carlos Cousins, and the following additional topics in mathematics question can be a bit time-consuming. You don't want to guess, however. You really want to check what the value of each of these constants is before you pick an answer. So let's go ahead and do that together. The easiest one to figure out right away is D, because it is opposite 80 degrees. They're both vertical angles, so we know D has to equal 80. And then the second easiest is C. Since C and 80 are both supplementary, they have to add up to 180, and 100 plus 80 equals 180. So we know C has to equal 100 degrees. So already we know D is not going to be the largest one because C is greater than it. So we can cross out D right away. Okay, so now that that's established, the next easy one to find is going to be either E or B. Actually, they're both pretty easy. Let's go ahead and start with E. So E plus 35, they're both supplementary just as C and 80 were, so they also have to add up to 180. E is going to equal 180 minus 35, which should be 145 degrees. So E equals 145. So C is not the greatest either. Now we're just comparing E to A. Well, to figure out what A is, we're going to need to find what the value of B is. We know all the angles inside a triangle add up to 180. So 80 degrees plus 35 degrees plus B degrees equals 180 degrees. So now we can just subtract 80 from both sides. So we end up with 35 degrees plus B degrees equals 100. And now subtract 35 from both sides, so we end up with B equals 65 degrees. So that's going to be a lot smaller than E, but that's okay. That's what we expected. What is A going to be? Well, if we add A plus B plus 65 degrees, that also has to equal 180 because A and B are supplementary. Well, let's go ahead and subtract 65 from both sides. That gives us a value for A that is equal to 115 degrees. So 115 is less than 145, and these are the two that we are considering left in our answer choices. So because 145 is greater, E would have to be the greatest, and the answer choice D is the right answer choice here. I hope that it helped with this problem, and happy prepping.